Welcome back to another video. In this week's video, I think I'm gonna kind of do a breakdown of my truck, what kind of truck I drive, what kind of tractors we drive. So I figured I'd just kind of run through kind of some of the equipment. I'm sure some of you I've never really gone over what kind of equipment I use.
You could get so much equipment in here.
So I'll just kind of go over kind of my truck, tractor, just kind of get a breakdown of kind of what I use every day. This is a McNeilus truck body with a Peterbilt cab.
I'm a Peterbilt for dang sake!
It's a diesel. I definitely prefer the diesels over the CNG trucks. I just feel like the CNG trucks don't have enough, crushing power.
She's 1,200 pounds of pure crushing power.
Yeah, they get the job done for sure. There's definitely times when you're crushing something that's heavy, that's bulky or heavy, and the truck will just die because it just loses power. I prefer the diesels. I've always liked diesels. They're got a little bit more pick me up. Yeah, I just think they're a better overall truck. This is what we call the doghouse. So this is kind of where all of my lights, all my controls to run the pack, to turn on the packer, all my outside lights. Got your pump switch here.
I gotta get a pump.
To be able to turn it off and then on. The red light coming on means that it's on. So next up, this is what turns my hopper lights on, my strobe lights, my side lights. So I have two LED lights on the side of the truck for when it's dark out, they kind of shine out onto the street. My throttle advance, that's the truck is in neutral, and I hit one of the handles outside. It makes the RPMs go up, causes the packer to run faster. So that's always on. I always leave that on. That's about it for in the cab. I'm in the tractor now. Kind of go over what kind of tractor I use, kind of some of the controls and everything. So I drive a Kubota R430. It's about, I think it's I got this in 2022. This is the third summer I've used it. It is an enclosed cab, what makes it really nice. It does have AC. I wish it worked a little better, but I can't complain. Seeing as I have at least some AC, so I'm not kind of just sitting out in the sun with an open cab tractor with some 10 degrees outside. I'm grateful for that. I like it really. It's fantastic in the winter time. I'll just kind of go over some of the quick controls. So this joystick, right, there's two controls.
It's much easier with a joystick, isn't it?
There's this joystick. That controls bringing the boom up and down. And then I have this one here, which controls the actual bucket open and close. This joystick here also controls like the tilt of the bucket. So left and right, tilt it right, tilts the bucket down. You go left, tilts the bucket up. And then I just use the other one to control the open and close. It's pretty simple when you think about it. It's really only two controls. Yeah, when you're coming into, say, like this chair here, it's kind of tilt the bucket. You kind of want the bucket kind of more at an angle, where you kind of get underneath things. And then you can just kind of use this one to close it, kind of grip onto it, tilt it back up. This is my reverse, forward, neutral. So you'll hear me, every now and then you'll hear me just kind of clicking back and forth, putting it in the reverse. I just use these things here to do that. Now it's just kind of second nature. It's just, when you're learning, it's like learning all the controls. You're so worried about what you're doing and picking up piles.
I need the,
I put it on the shelf.
couple of piles.
Once you've actually learned the controls by hand, by memory, it makes it so much easier. So you not have to think about what the joysticks are doing. Just do it. Yeah, you kind of gotta come up to a pile and you gotta kind of look, kind of see how you want to attack it. The more you've done it, the more quicker you get at kind of figuring out how to come at piles. My biggest pet peeve of all time. You see it? Wheels. Wheels. And look at this thing. Look at this monstrosity of a wheel.
No, not a monstrosity.
I have to get new wheels put on in the tire company, and they always put on the crappiest looking wheel they can find. Let me know in the comments, who else is that bothered? Does that happen to anybody else? Am I the only one that ever happens to? I mean, look at this. Oh, let me know down below. You guys have to deal with the same thing? People that are in the business? Or is it just me?